Greenwashing is basically when... Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that is really important, and it's called greenwashing. And you may have heard of it if you've clicked on this video, but greenwashing is basically when a company deceptively markets their product or business or company as environmentally friendly when it isn't actually, or they hype it up a lot, they cut corners, they put up a facade that they're environmentally friendly to gain more consumers, to gain more customers, to make them look good, when in reality they aren't, or they're not as good as they claim. And it's very deceptive, it's very misleading. It's usually literally greenwashing. So a company will make their product packaging green, they'll call themselves green, they'll put green in the name. It's just a marketing scheme. The biggest problem with this is that companies who do this often spend more money on the eco-friendly marketing campaign than actually making their business eco-friendly. And it's absolutely ridiculous. They also can hike up their prices of their products because consumers nowadays who want environmentally friendly products will pay a premium for just that. And so if companies can get away with claiming they're environmentally friendly when they actually aren't, then they can hike up their prices, keep their product relatively the same, if not exactly the same, and get more money, feeding off people's want to help the environment. And that's just really messed up in my mind. So today I'm going to share with you 10 ways that companies greenwash their products that you should look out for and be aware of when shopping and purchasing eco-friendly products. Number one is watch out for buzzwords and claims on packaging. So this could be natural, pure, non-toxic, biodegradable, eco-friendly, environmentally safe. All of these claims hold no meaning. They don't have to prove they're natural or eco-friendly or pure. No one's policing them on these claims. They're really just for marketing. They don't have to back it up at all. Be aware that companies can slap these green buzzwords on their products, and it usually is not true at all. Also, natural is really ambiguous. Cyanide, snake venom, like poisonous things are natural, and that doesn't mean it's good for you. That doesn't mean you want it in your product. Number two is stating that it's free of a harmful chemical. The problem with this is because yes, they may be right, it may be free of this toxic chemical, but oftentimes it's a chemical that's already illegal that it should be free of legally, or it's a chemical that has never been in that type of product and isn't in that type of product or any other competitor's product, and they're just slapping it on their packaging so that people think, oh, this one is better than the other one because it doesn't have this chemical, when the other one doesn't either. They're just slapping it on to make it look better and more eco-friendly. Number three is vague statements. This kind of goes with the first one, but when companies say they're environmentally friendly or environmentally safe or eco-friendly, that holds no meaning. It's vague. Like if you call them up and ask what that means, they can give you any bullshit answer. Even we recycle in our office. Like, what does environmentally friendly mean? Is your product environmentally friendly? Is your business environmentally friendly? Because those are two separate things. So watch out for vague statements that don't hold any meaning. Number four is watch out for statements like includes or contains a natural ingredient or a non-toxic substance. Because if it has includes or contains really small next to it, that could mean it's 1% of the product. It doesn't have to be a majority of it or most of it. They're just throwing it on there as a marketing scheme. Number five is when an eco-friendly product has no concern for its packaging. So when the product inside may be safe and not harmful to the environment, the packaging it comes in is. It's usually plastic, it's made from oil. When they completely disregard that and slap on that packaging eco-friendly, it's really ironic, and you have to consider the packaging as well. Number 6, this is one that a lot of people don't really understand, unfortunately, and it's compostable cups or dishware or just a compostable biodegradable items. These are great because it uses less oil-based and petroleum products because they're usually mostly plant-based, so that's good. The material sourced for compostable and biodegradable items is great, but the thing is, the compostability of it is useless unless it safely goes to a industrial compostable facility. So most of these items like cups and dishware that's compostable ends up in the trash, and that goes to a landfill, and in the landfill it's just as good as any non-compostable plastic container or cup because it can't biodegrade very easily in a landfill. There's no air, no oxygen, no light. It's very tightly packed, and the conditions don't allow it to biodegrade as one would think. Number 7, watch out for clothes and fabric and textiles made out of bamboo, because although bamboo is a very sustainable product to grow, it's only good if it's still in its wood form, like utensils, because when it's processed into a fabric for clothes or for towels or sheets, yes, it is a sustainable material, but please do consider that to get it in that soft form, it's had to undergo a lot of processing that's used a lot of chemicals, water, and energy to take it from wood to that soft fabric. So consider that when purchasing bamboo items. This leads me into my next point, number 8. Usually companies don't consider their water or energy use to create that product when marketing it as eco-friendly or environmentally friendly, because that stuff is sort of out of sight, out of mind for the consumer. So when they slap on their packaging eco-friendly, they assume that the consumer is just thinking about the product. If I spray this eco-friendly cleaner all over my house, is it better for the environment than the other one? Yes, it could be, but you also have to consider the production of that product, because that uses a lot of water and energy and more chemicals, excess chemicals in the processing of it, and that is worse for the environment than spraying something slightly more toxic in the air. Number 9, so companies don't have to list the ingredients of a cleaning product or other household products on the packaging. Only food is required to do that. So they can put whatever they want in their product and not have to tell you, and claim it's natural. And that is a huge problem, because a lot of the time they're misleading and they're lying, and your eco-friendly cleaner is harmful and is toxic, but they don't have to share that information with you. And if they do list ingredients on their packaging, it can be even more misleading because they don't have to list them in order, and they can put the most safe, natural ingredients first and then all the unnatural ingredients last, to make it seem like it's mostly natural ingredients and non-toxic ingredients. And lastly, number 10 is to look out for made-up signs of approval. So on a lot of packagings, there's certifications, or certified organic, and companies have taken advantage of these, and they'll just make up some icon with like a leaf or water or something green and environmentally friendly looking, and they'll stick it on their packaging with like a little slogan like 100% natural or something. They're doing that to trick the consumer into thinking that their product has been certified by somebody, because they know consumer behavior. They know that the consumer is not going to look up that seal of approval to make sure it's valid and it's done by a third party and it's reputable. They know consumers aren't going to do that. They're just going to glance at it, even see it peripherally, and use that information in their 5-second decision to buy that product, because in the back of their head they're thinking, oh, this may be certified by someone, it's better, and it's definitely misleading and a huge scam. So those were 10 ways that companies greenwash their products in a very misleading and unfair way. Although I do realize that companies are making an effort, and a lot of the eco-friendly, environmental friendly claims can be true and can have merit and are often better than the alternative, I think it's still good to be aware that companies are hyping these claims up and using it just as marketing. They're just using it to get the environmentally conscious consumers, because people are demanding that now. They're demanding more environmentally friendly products, and companies are definitely cutting corners to make it seem like they're there, but they're not quite, and it's good to be aware of it when purchasing products and shopping. It's just not fair when you pay $3 more for something that is basically the same, because they haven't changed much, just enough for them to get away with their vague claims. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and if you know of any more ways that companies greenwash or things to look out for while you're shopping and trying to buy better and more environmentally friendly, leave them in the comments below. Let other people know, let me know, so that we can share this knowledge and be more aware and educated in our shopping. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!